Hey everyone, and welcome back to Bleach Brave Souls! So today guys, we're going to take a look at 6-star Kaname Tosin. And I know a lot of people have already dismissed this character as being terrible or irrelevant, but you never know until you actually try him. So let's take a look at what he's got. Right off the bat, you can see his statistics are not very good. 738 stamina is acceptable, but 463 attack, that's flat out terrible. 301 defense is good, and ever since the recent PvP changes, I think defense has been buffed a little bit. Don't quote me on that, but 301 defense is fairly solid. 250 focus is also fairly solid, and 490 spiritual pressure is, it's a little bit below average, but I guess it's acceptable. Overall, his statistics aren't very impressive, but like I said before, we don't know until we try. So you'll also notice that he is a Soul Reaper killer, which is kind of unique for a captain class character. Soul trait is minus 65% confusion duration, and it's pretty much useless. I mean, situationally in a raid, sometimes you'll get hit by a very strong mob and get confused, but usually it's nothing you can't deal with. So it's not a very good soul trait, but it does have situational applications. Alright, so the first build we're going to test out is a strong attack build, because basically I think strong attack is the way to go with this character. He does have Frenzy, which is increased strong attack hits, so pretty much it doubles his strong attack damage. So if you're going to use Kaname, it's probably best to go with a strong attack build or a strong attack recharge build. So what I have on this Kaname Tosin is a headband with 20% spiritual pressure. I have the Super Spirit Cane, which adds an additional 14% spiritual pressure. And I have the 3-star Shinten, which is another 20% spiritual pressure. And since spiritual pressure increases your strong attack damage, that's probably the best way to go if you're building a strong attack character. Now, the character links are all pure, plus 20% strong attack damage. If we're going to do a strong attack build, we might as well do the min-max thing and put on as much strong attack as possible. Keep in mind, guys, that I can only use what equipment I have, and that kind of limits me. But if you have better equipment than this, you'll see better results, obviously. So if we take a look at his 6-star upgrades, he has Long Reach, which increases his normal attack area of effect by 20%. He has Bruiser, which increases his normal attack damage by 25%. He has Havoc, which increases his strong attack area of effect by 25%. He has Blast Zone, which increases special move area of effect by 20%. And he has Frenzy. The most important one is Frenzy, because it increases the number of strong attack hits. So basically, the end effect is that he has double damage on his strong attack hits. Also, let's not forget that he has Sprinter as well. So let's get right into the gameplay, guys. I have pre-recorded this footage and I've edited it so you can see the damage more clearly. So hopefully that will be helpful. Alright, let's take a look at his basic attacks. His normal attack string, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's probably average speed, average range as well. Not terrible, but not great. Strong attack number 1, leap forward, smash. Strong attack number 2 is a double hit slash, but it has very short range. And strong attack 3 is a wide slash. So let's go ahead and see how hard they hit. Strong attack 1. It seems to be double hitting for 3,500, so strong attack 1 probably totals 7k damage. Not bad, not bad. Strong attack 2. It's a double hit. The first one looks like it totals 4k. And if we keep rolling, the second one looks at like it's a little bit less, but about 4k as well. So 8k total damage on the second strong attack. Not too shabby. Normal attacks, looks like they're hitting for about 1,000 on average. Here we have the third strong attack, and if you look at the top number, that's the double hit. So it looks like it's about 9k, give or take. So pretty powerful strong attacks. I mean, to be expected for a Frenzy character. Also keep in mind that we are on the Aizen raid. There's another look at the first strong attack. About 6 to 7k damage. Keep in mind that we're on the Aizen raid, so Kaname does additional attribute damage here. There's the normal attack string. With no upgrades, it seems to be hitting for around 1k. There is an attribute advantage here, so keep that in mind, guys. However, there is no killer advantage here. Third strong attack, there you see it again. It's about 9, maybe a little more than 9k. So overall, his strong attacks are very effective, guys. Let's take a quick look at his special. Kaname's special also applies confusion, which is not really that useful, but hey, it's something. As you can see, the damage is about 6 to 7k. And the range isn't full screen. It's pretty big, but not quite full screen. So there you have Kaname Tosen, strong attack damage build. Let's go ahead and take a look now at a strong attack recharge build. So for this build, we're going to go with the same accessories. I wanted to max out spiritual pressure, so I'm going to use the same accessories I did before for the strong attack damage build, but we're going to change the links to strong attack recharge links, and I am going to use the Frenzy Byakuya because it's such a good link that I can't really logically ignore it. You know, you sacrifice 2% recharge time for 18% extra strong attack damage. So that's what we're going to go with. If we take a look at the list of effects, he now has increased strong attack damage 18%, reduced strong attack cooldown 34%, and the rest is, you know, not really relevant right now. He does have increased spiritual pressure 54% as well. So his strong attacks should be a lot quicker, and they should still do decent damage. So let's get into the gameplay. Once again, this is pre-recorded footage on the Aizen Sosuke Legendary 120 raid. So first strong attack cooldown is about 6 seconds, and the damage looks to be about 2 hits of 3k each, so 6k total. Second strong attack is 11 seconds, and looks to be double hitting for about 6k. Third strong attack is 16 seconds, and looks to be double hitting for about 8k. So there is a reduction in damage, obviously, guys. Normal attack string you see there, still about 1k. It should be unaffected. Like I said, you are going to take a reduction in damage when you go full strong attack cooldown, but the reduction isn't really that much, and I feel like it's compensated for by the number of times you can launch the strong attacks. The damage is still very good, and the more you launch strong attacks, guys, the more safe you are, because you can't be damaged when you're launching a strong attack. So if it's not been beaten into your head by now, strong attack recharge is the safest way to go when you're building a character. Damage looks very good, so strong attack recharge, very good build on Kaname as well. Alright, so the final build we're going to look at is the normal attack damage build, and I do not have the best normal attack accessories for this character, so I just threw on a red chappie. It'll still give me 15% to my attack, and I got the 3-star glove, which gives me 20% to attack, and I have the coin, which will give me 10% to attack. So that's the best I can do with the blue attribute. I do have the full normal attack damage links though, so we'll still be able to get a good idea of how this character will perform. And as you can see on the list of effects, I have increased normal attack damage 60% and increased attack 48%. So it's not great, but it's not terrible. Anyway, let's get into the gameplay, guys. So here we go. First, the string. Looks like it's doing about 23k on the first 3 hits. Keep in mind that it is a 4-hit string, but when you do raids on a normal attack character, sometimes it's difficult to complete the string because you have to dodge before it can be finished. But the damage here looks not that bad. You know, 23. I see a 24. Decent damage, and the attack speed is not terrible. Of course, Kaname has Frenzy, so all his strong attacks will guard break on each hit. You don't have to launch 2 separate strong attacks to break guards, so that's kind of nice. There we go, you see I break the guards, and if we take a look, I should be launching some normal attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks to be well into the 2,000 range, with the third one hitting for about 2,900. You know, there's obviously some fluctuation there in the values. So there you see it again. 4. The fourth hit there hit for 25. It's acceptable damage. You know, as I said before, we are on an attribute advantage stage. So there you have it, guys. That is the normal attack build. It's all right. It's not fantastic, but it's not terrible. But overall, I would say stick to the strong attack damage build or the strong attack recharge build. Hybrid builds would also work well on this character. Overall, he is not as bad as his statistics indicate, because of the upgrades he gets and because of the frenzy. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this look at Kaname Tosin. I hope it gives you some insight onto whether or not you should, you know, max out his soul tree and level him and all that. He's not bad. Not bad, guys. Not great, not terrible, in between. So, that's about all I have for this video, everyone. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.